Hi guys, hope you all are good there. And in this lesson, I'm going to do the year. So I'll take two lessons to complete this. So let's start the year. So before I model this, I want to just say, even I was thinking year model is the hardest thing to do. And it looks very complex, but if you break down the complex shape into two or three basic shapes, it's not that complex truly. So let's break down the ear shape into two or three basic shapes, basic part. Okay, so the first part is this you can see this pipe kind of thing. Just imagine it's a pipe kind of thing. It's starting from here like this, and it's going around till here. It's the end part is here. So this is one shape, and the second shape is this shape. You can say this shape, it's starting from here, this whole, you can say, big gamma kind of shape. So it's like coming from here and it's following that first shape, and it's turning around here and connecting here again with this first shape. So it's basically two shape. The first one is like this, starting from here, it's going like this, and the second one is wider here. It's wider here and it's getting narrowed here, and you can see it's turning here and it's connecting here again. So we have a look like piece, extended or balls out piece here. So it's basically two, or if you count it this one as an individual piece, so maybe three. So this is the basic thing. So I'm going to do the first thing first here. So I'm going to use create polygon tool for that. So again, you can start from a primitives or basic shape like cylinder or something, pipe like something, but I'm going to use create polygon tool so that I can easily draw it. Sorry for the pixelated image, you can see, but you can now look at a good reference while you are doing this to get the idea. But I have done a lot, so I know the things here. So let's start from here. So the starting, and I'm going to draw this pipe thing here. So I'm going to put some edges here. I'm just following that outline there, and if it's hard to see, just press 4 to go to wireframe mode, and let's put some points there like this from this outside angle. Here I'm going like this. Then let's say now I'm coming back here to get the actually, you can say offset. I'm offsetting it right now. So let's put here. Now it would be flat thing. I'll get a flat face, but I can extrude that to get the thickness there. So like this, press enter to get the polygon. So you can see I have the single polygon here, so it's not connected yet. You can see it's not connected at all. It should be connected here to this vertex, to this vertex, this vertex to this vertex, like that. So I'm going to do one thing. I can connect it by using multi-cut tool. I can use that, and I can just drag here like this, and or I can just click on that. When I see that highlight, I can click there and I'll get the vertex connected there. Okay, and then right click to execute. So again, click, right click, execute. You can do this, or I can do one thing. I can try one thing, I should say, because that might not work. So let's select it and go to mesh and triangulate it. So when you triangulate, it's gonna connect everywhere like this. Okay, so you get very triangulated piece everywhere, but you can see these lines as well. So you are getting those straight lines as well. So once you make it triangulate, then let's go back to that menu, mesh menu, and now I'm going to use quadrangulate. So just below the triangulate option. So now I'm going to use this one. So you can see it's now delete all those triangulated mesh except I think this one. So you'll get this easily. If you take the multi-cut tool, it might take some time, right? So this is my, you can say, shape, that fast shape. So I'm going to move it. So the pivot is there. So I'm going to bring the pivot here. So there's an option called center pivot. So let's go to modify menu and click on center pivot. to bring the pivot to the object center. It's automatically gonna bring the pivot here. So let's move this to here, to the ear position. You can see it's flat and it should be rotated a little bit. So just go to front view and just rotate in y-axis here, like this. Okay, so because the ear doesn't like align to the side exactly, it's facing like in this direction in 45 degree or something, maybe it's angled, right? So you can say like this, or maybe I can rotate in this angle as well, a little bit. Okay, so I have this. Then I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna move this part inside there. So let's go to move tool, make sure it's in object mode. So let's move it like this. Again, you can turn on soft selection like this. Let's turn on the soft selection, and I want to move this area softly. But now if I move, I'm affecting this area, so I don't want that to affect that area, right? I have to change some option inside here. So let's go to move tool, double click to get the tool settings, and let's go to soft selection option, click to expand. Then here I have to change this follow-up mode. Now it's set to volume, and volume affect the overall area. You can imagine it's a world volume, so it doesn't look to the model and follow the model shape. It looks to the area, that area. Okay, if it's a single object and in that area we have some vertices, it's affecting that. So let's change it to surface. When you set to surface, so hold B and left mouse drag. Now you can see I'm increasing the fall off with the surface direction. It's increasing with the surface. It's not increasing as a like world axis or world space. Okay, so let's move this. This part of the ear shouldn't be parallel to this part. It should like twisted here. This part is outside, this part should be inside. It's twisted here. Okay, so make sure you do this. Okay, make sure you do this. So yeah, it's kind of this twisted, and this part could be outside a little bit, like this, something like this. Yeah, and this part could be in a little bit. So from the front angle you can see the outline or silhouette. Okay, that's done. Then I'm going to extrude this thing to get the depth there. No, so I don't have depth right now. The normal direction is reverse, so let's first do that. So go to mesh display, reverse to get the normal direction this side. Now I'm going to extrude it, the whole object, in object mode, and let's extrude to get the depth like this. Or even you can extrude the, I think that would be better. Let's extrude the edge because I don't want the face behind there. So if you extrude the whole thing, you'll get the face behind there. So let's extrude the edge and get the thickness there. Then I'm going to do the second part there. So basically this thing, the second shape. Okay, it's wider here, getting narrower here, and it's turning and again merging here. So let's do that. For that I want to extrude these 2 or 3 edges here, maybe 3 edges here. So from starting from here till here. Okay, so I think I can take this as well, but let's don't take that. So extrude. Okay, and I'm going to move it manually here like this. Again I can rotate it so that it lined up with this line, so that I can merge later. So okay, then I'm going to extrude it again. So I'm going to extrude till here, so there would be a lot of extrude here. So now you can see it's like, so extrude it like align to this edge here, and yes, I have to move the vertex in between the extrudes to like maintain the shape, proper shape. So like this, they shouldn't be like stress or collapse too much there. So let's extrude again. So you can press Ctrl E to extrude, That's the by default shortcut. You can check that here. Edit mesh, extrude, Control E. So there are so many ways to bring the same tool. Choose your own way, means whichever you like the most, or whichever you feel is the fastest way to reach the tools. So extrude and align here. Again extrude, align here. Most of the time I use marking menu personally when I work. So that's my personal preference. I feel it's very easy to do, but it doesn't have to be. You can use anything. So here I'm just following there, and I'm going to extrude this thing till here. So let's first look at what I'm doing there. Okay, so I'm just doing the shape adjustment in between. So let's move all this thing, I mean all this center face loop, and move this outside like this. Okay, and let's move this outside just roughly. So then I'm going to adjust it. Then let's select again, and let's continue extruding it. So here it's gonna turn like this. So I'm rotating it, extrude it again like this. Here it should be a little wider like this, and extrude. Now I'm going to merge here. So I have two edges here. You can say I have one edge here. I have two vertex there. So one vertex, two vertex. Okay, so now I have four here. So I can do one thing. I can just connect this edge to this edge, so it's like filling this area. Then I'll just bridge that. Okay, so let's do that by using the append polygon tool. So let's go to mesh tools. Let's use this tool, append to polygon. Bring that tool, and you can see now you just need to click on an edge first. Let's see, on this edge, then click on this edge. You will get this pink face. So let's press enter. So now I'm going to merge this vertex here and this vertex here. So I'm going to again use a tool called target weld here inside mesh tools, and the tool is target weld. So because in this case I want to move this vertex here and merge here, so I want two things. So with this tool I can just go here, and when it's highlighted I can just drag to here. It's gonna move and merge there. Now I'm gonna merge all these things, all these shapes here. So again I can do the same thing. So let's press Y to bring the last tool. Again the last tool is still there. You can see, you can like access from here, or you can press Y on your keyboard to bring the last tool again to use. So let's use this. I think I have a triangle there, so I can fix that. Let's see later. So I'm going to merge all this vertex. Oh, make sure you don't do this. When you have something there, make sure you don't merge to like an inside vertex. So that could be like create a non-manifold geometry, which is a wrong kind of geometry. So in this case, see, I find difficult to merge. So let's merge to center. Okay, and let's merge to center. You can press G to repeat the action. Okay, and again let's press Y to bring the last tool, and it should be merged here. Oh, sorry, I have already selected this one, so make sure you have not selected when you drag anything. So make sure you have not selected anything else before. So here I'm stopping this lesson, and in the next lesson we are going to do the rest of the year.